A lot of people don't understand or accept God's true character. And that's mainly because they don't read their Bible or because who he is goes against their lifestyle. People love to say that God is love. And he absolutely is. But the God of the Bible is also holy, righteous, and just. He's not the God who just accepts us living any type of life that we want. He's the God who rained down fire and brimstone on cities who are rebellious and unrepentant. You can live any type of life that you want without a doubt. God gave you that freedom and no one will stop you. But you have to be prepared for what comes after this life. And that's a life that's separated from him for eternity. The gospel is for everyone, but God will never force a relationship on anyone. That's why he gave us free will. But he also gives us a warning to what's to come for those who reject his message. In Matthew chapter 10, Jesus sends out his 12 apostles to preach the good news, to heal the sick, and to cast out demons. But in verse 15, he warns the city that rejects his message. And it says, "It will be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah on a day of judgment than for those who reject the message of salvation." Those cities were destroyed because of their sin and their rebellion. But Jesus says those who reject the gospel are held even more accountable because they've turned away from God's direct offer of grace and salvation through Jesus Christ. God's judgment is real, and so is his grace. And that grace is offered to you right now.